Well, WWE Hell in a Cell 2019 pay-per-view is basically over and done with. I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions on how I felt about the show. And as well, be sure to leave a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, and as well the notification bell to stay notified for all my other videos and to stay up to date on them. And I'm going to get right down into it with the pay-per-view first, and as well talk about it and how I felt afterwards. And what we did start things off basically one kickoff match, and as well as expected, we did have some filler matches, if you want to be able to put it that way, to be there on the show. And where we had Natalya and Lacey Evans basically still continuing things, and it has been for quite some time. So Natalya and Lacey Evans continue things, and basically where we had Natalya was able to get her win on this one and lay out Lacey Evans, and now it looks like they're going to continue things again on Raw, which is basically to be expected now, this time in the last woman standing match. So hopefully that would be able to end things off, but that would be for Raw. But for Hell in a Cell, Natalya was able to get her win. Then the main card, where we had the Raw Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and as well as Sasha Banks. And these two, I really enjoyed this opener between them, and they were able to get creative in this one, basically seeing it all in terms of weapons on this one. I like that spot with the chair wedged in and Sasha Banks, sitting on it and everything. And Becky Lynch, going at it, taking out Sasha Banks there, so that was really cool. And they had the kendo sticks also wedged on the bottom and everything, so, pretty interesting stuff. And what you thought could have went either or. Sasha Banks could have actually won and actually finally gotten the Women's Championship for Raw, but that didn't happen. And of course, we had Becky Lynch winning and retaining actually the Raw Women's Championship. So what does this mean, especially with the draft coming? Is Sasha Banks still gonna be on Raw and finish things with Becky Lynch, or is it basically done there? So that remains to be seen with that. So they have it there and everything. Then we get into the next match, where we have the tag team match. Ended up being a tornado tag team match with Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. In this one, it's really nice seeing Daniel Bryan basically as a face, if you want to put it that way, and actually getting along with Roman Reigns, and having it be where it was basically equal for both teams and everything. And we had the table spot done by Roman and stuff like that, so it's pretty intense. And of course, Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan were able to get along, get the win, and there you have it there. So who knows what's going to be again happening for the draft for basically everyone there. And the next match, basically in a way out of nowhere, if you want to put it that way, pun intended, maybe, but Randy Orton and Mustafa Ali able to go at it, and we're almost, Mustafa Ali was just about almost trying to get some sort of a win. And I like the reversal by Mustafa Ali trying to stop Randy Orton from the RKO, but of course, gotta remember the RKO comes out of nowhere, and Randy Orton somehow, someway, being able to get that RKO in there and get the win. So maybe we'll see a feud out of it. I would like to see more for Mustafa Ali and everything, get him a push, maybe a championship. Again, that would be interesting, but Randy Orton gets it done. And another added match, this time for the Women's Tag Team Championships, where we had the Kabuki Warriors, and as well we got Alexa Bliss and as well Nikki Cross going at it and everything. And it was pretty interesting how they had Asuka and Kairi Sane be more serious on this one, and the finish was definitely interesting. A page added to Jerry's playbook with the green mist by Asuka to be able to get the win, and Asuka and Kairi Sane get the Women's Tag Team Championships. So hopefully they do more with the Women's Tag Team Championships, get them more meaningful storylines and stuff like that. And I want to see Asuka and Kairi Sane actually keep the Tag Team Championships for the women's side of things for quite a bit. So I think that would be good for them, and keep that serious side. I think that would be definitely needed. Then where we had again yet another bonus match, if you will, Viking Raiders were able to have a mystery tag team partner against the OC on this one, and we had Braun Strowman helping things out, and it was going fine, especially for everyone getting involved and stuff like that. But of course we had that disqualification on pay-per-views. It's really stupid and weird just to see it, but with that fuck up and everything, it's probably definitely going to be continuing. Whether it's going to be at Raw or whichever, we'll see. So again, kind of stupid finish, but hey, it is what it is. And throughout the night, we did see the 24/7 championship be defended, where we had especially Tamina get it, then we went back obviously to R-Truth. I was hoping at one point Funaki would get it, since he had his own little interaction with R-Truth and everyone else there, so that was interesting. So we had the 24/7 title there. Again, we had Chad Gable now being as Shorty Gable and everything. The short jokes are kind of stupid, don't really need that. Kind of like it when how I know Shelton Benjamin, I heard that he started that and now it's into the storyline and everything. Don't really care for that part, but his match with King Baron Corbin and everything, had the chemistry there and stuff, so that was fine. And Chad Gable was actually able to get the win, so whether or not things continue, it looks like it will be, so we'll see what happens with that. And then we had SmackDown Women's Championship match, where we had Charlotte Flair and Bayley and everything, and Bayley looking to try and keep the SmackDown Women's Championship, and Charlotte actually making a comeback and actually being able to get the SmackDown Women's Championship for the 10th time. So I don't know what's to come next out of Charlotte Flair and Bayley, unless we see something else for Charlotte Flair. So it looks like Charlotte is definitely going to be staying on SmackDown. I can see that, obviously, since he's now SmackDown Women's Champion again, unless she loses it, somehow during the draft, but that would be kind of stupid, so I wouldn't see that. So, Charlotte Flair able to get the 10-time Women's Championship reign, so it really didn't surprise me there. Then we get into the main event, Raw Universal Championship match with Seth Rollins and The Fiend. And the match, I will say this, how they had the mood lighting, it was very rare to actually see that. First time in a long time since like Sin Cara, how he used to have the mood lighting and everything for matches. So we saw it inside the Hell in a Cell, and everything else was fine, but the finish at the end was definitely bullshit. I will say that, and it definitely should have been at least restarted. The referee basically having sympathy for Seth Rollins, trying to calm him down after a while, after Seth Rollins and The Fiend, going back at it, back and forth, seeing them use the Hell in a Cell to their advantage, seeing the weapons and everything, and The Fiend kicking out like 1,000 curb stomps. Now it's called the Stomp, which is really weird, but I like the curb stop name a lot more better. But what can you do with that? So, then we had the disqualification, which is really weird. I think that's pretty much bullshit that you have that going for a Hell in a Cell where pretty much anything goes, but you still manage to have that. So, I feel like it could have done a lot more better, and which was really sad that we had the AEW chants and everything, and people not really happy about that. You see it with the boos and stuff at the end, so not really good way to end the pay-per-view. It's just one of those things where, yeah, it was a good show, but there is a bad ending or whatever have you. So, I was hoping they would keep up the momentum and everything, and to see how things were going to go, but I don't know what they're going to be really able to do to continue this, and how things are going to turn around for this. But I like The Fiend. It's a really good character. He's really cool, and how they're being able to deal with things, but just with the finish, it just should have been a lot more better is all I'm saying. So anyway, those are my thoughts. What are yours? Leave in the comment section down below, and we'll definitely talk about that. Be sure to leave a like. Again, as always, hit the subscribe button and as well the notification bell to stay notified for all my videos, and as well leave your thoughts in the comments, and we'll discuss things in the comment section as always well after the video is up. So that about does it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, whenever the hell that next video may be. And until then, I'll catch you guys then. See ya and peace.